Good morning, kiddos. I hope you enjoyed that awesome read aloud by Miss Laugan. Man, she did a great job. So now what I need you to do, boys and girls, is I want you to go run and grab this paper right here, okay? And it says Tacky Retell up at the top. Do we remember what it means to retell a story? That's right. I want you to think about your retelling hand. Can everybody give me your retelling hand? So remember, this right here is called our characters. Then we have setting, beginning, middle, and end. So what we're going to do, boys and girls, is we're going to do exactly that. We're going to use these three fingers and we're going to retell the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay? So first, we know that we have to write our name up at the top because the first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and write my name. So boys and girls, let's look over here at beginning. Who can tell me what happened at the beginning of the story? Let's think about that. So at the beginning of the story, Tacky was doing what? What was he doing? Was he fitting in with all of his friends? He definitely wasn't. So I would say that Tacky was a little bit of an odd bird, right? Like he was kind of off by himself, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's think about how we could write that. So Tacky, and should I spell Tacky correctly? I should, because it's right there. So I'm going to start up at the top and I'm going to write the word tacky. So at the beginning of this story, Tacky what? He didn't really fit in, right? He kind of did his own thing. So we could go ahead and write that. So Tacky was, and was is a sight word, was oh, I know how to spell an is a sight word. Tacky was an odd bird. I hear a secret story. Bird. Tacky was an odd bird, right? And I'm just going to put a period. And remember, boys and girls, what I mean by odd bird is kind of like, was he doing everything that his companions were doing? When they were marching quietly and when they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, was Tacky doing that stuff? No, he was doing things differently, right? They were dressed very nicely. How was Tacky dressed? He was dressed different, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. He was just different from them, right? So Tacky was an odd bird. And so then I'm going to put he liked to do different things, right? So he liked to do different things. And what do I do with the word he? Very good. I capitalize it because it's the beginning of my sentence. He liked, which we know how to spell liked, to, which we know how to spell that. That's a sight word. He liked to do, things. Oh, I hear a secret story. Oh my goodness, I hear another secret story. Things. Gotta add that S, right? He liked to do things, what? Different, right? Different from his friends. So, hear that secret story, different. He liked to do things different from his is a sight word. Look at that. Is inside that. He liked to do things different from his friends. I hear that blend. I hear that sight word. ends, friends. And then how do I know my sentence is over, boys and girls? What do I do? Very good. Now I'm going to reread that before I finish. So, Tacky was an odd bird. He liked to do things different from his friends. Okay, so then, boys and girls, that happened at the beginning, right? Then what happened at the middle? What happened in the middle of the story? So he was doing things different from his friends, and then what ended up happening? That's right, some hunters started to come. That is so true. So what do you think I need to write here of what happened in the middle? That hunters were coming, right? And the other companions, what did they do? They just ran away. But what did Tacky do? He stayed there, right? And then what happened at the end, boys and girls? Very good. He was able to trick the hunters, and he kept all of his friends safe. Very good. So boys and girls, what I want you to do now for writing is I want you to write the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay, so we already wrote the beginning together, and so I want you to draw a picture that matches your words, and then I want you to fill out the middle and the end by yourself, okay? And remember, boys and girls, if you ever need to look back at the book, what can you do? You can click that link and you can go back and listen to it. And that is totally fine if you need to do that, okay? And then when you're finished, have mom and dad take a picture of it and send it to your teachers, because we would love to see your beginning, your middle, and your end, okay? So does everybody understand what they're doing? One more time, you're going to finish coloring the picture of the beginning to where it matches your words. Then you're going to write the middle, what happened in the middle of the story, and then tell me what happened at the end of the story with Tacky, okay? And remember, boys and girls, sound those words out, stretch them out, just like I did, okay? You can do it, kiddos. We love you. If you need anything, call us, okay? Bye, guys.